our first anchor is going to go right down the flat face of the tibia, right? So we're going to find that. And that's where our first anchor is going to be. The second anchor, oh, you notice there's no clear up here?
Yeah.
Starting to squirm, aren't you? It's going to be fun. We're going to play odd or even later.
For real?
For real.
You can't have pre-wrap in there?
No.
This doesn't stick if there's pre-wrap. Okay, stop interrupting. Shh. The second anchor is going to go back here about an inch or so. Doesn't have to be, there's no magical exact landmark, okay? No, it's a little less than it. Doesn't really matter a whole lot. Okay? Now, what we're not going to do is this. Measure it out. Put it on there. Okay? First of all, we're trying to pull these muscles in. So with that little strip, can I get very much tension on that? No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to angle this, and I'm actually going to be beyond my anchors. Okay? We should be following a line kind of like this, where the actual tails of our anchor are back. Okay? We're going to grab it, see how much more tension I can get on that. And we're going to cut it just beyond this anchor. That one went up. So my next one is going to go down. You need to exaggerate these a little bit so that you can actually see a wave pattern. Or a weave pattern, excuse me. Now my next up is going to overlap my first up by half. Okay? So I'm going to see that one. We're going to rotate by, or overlap by about half. Now my down strip is overlapping my down strip. Okay? So we're just going to start weaving this up, trying to keep it about the same distance every time. Okay, I'm not wrapping clear around the calf. I don't want to just squeeze it this way. Okay, she's going to cramp if we do that. These strips, some of these are a little bit long. I probably want to be a little bit closer to my anchor spots. Okay? That's what it looks like. Now if we look at this, two things you can critique yourself on this. Okay, I can come around and point it out, but if you can't see it yourself, then you got problems. We're going to look at all of our strips. So these are my down strips. I'm looking for spacing. They're pretty evenly spaced, right? My up strips, they start out a little bit tight. They kind of widened out a little bit up here. Can you see that? We want to try and have them as the same all the way through. We don't want to change that a whole lot. We want them to be the same. If we look at it, can you see how I have a nice weave? You can distinguish it because my up is going up and my down is coming down. If you can't see a weave, it's because they're all straight across. Okay, we don't want that. Some of the muscle fibers are oriented up and some of these muscle fibers are oriented down. So that's why we're going to crisscross so that we can grab everything and pull it towards the bone. Okay? Now, does this stay like this? What happens when she starts turning around and gets all sweaty and gross? It's going to come off. So, this is a tape job just like the arch that we're going to go around it with stretch tape to hold it on. Now, if you tip white tape, some of you have probably seen this or had this done to you. What happened as soon as they did that?
Calf muscles just like snap.
Your calf muscle cramps almost instantly. Okay, you cannot run around with white tape around your calf.
If you have stretch tape, what would you do?
You pray that it stays on. Because you don't ever want to throw one of these. If you did feel like you absolutely had to, you make them contract this calf, make it as big as you possibly can, and go around it really loose. Okay? So we're gonna go around this with either stretch tape or we might use like Copan. Okay, if you're getting your shin tape every single day,